Hey guys, today I wanted to talk a little bit about why the ammunition you choose matters in your firearm and sort of the similarity that exists in a lot of different ones and something that's definitely been the source of confusion for a lot of folks. And that's the difference between 7.62 by 25 Tokarev and 7.63 by 25 Mauser or 30 Mauser. Now, the shells are actually interchangeable in terms of functioning in the firearm. However, the older 30 caliber Mauser, which you see here, this is an original example, is still loaded today, and there's still plenty of broom handles that are out firing it, but you should never use a 7.62 by 25 Tokarev round in a broom handle. The pressure that it's going to exert on an older gun like that could potentially be unsafe, and you could wreck your gun over time, or you could have a catastrophic failure. Once again, no advice in this should be taken as gospel truth. So if you go and do something that you believe I said, that's on you, not on me. But this is a vintage box of World War I era Mauser rounds, and you can see it's for the Mauser Broomhandle pistol in 7.63. This is actually a U.S. commercial round that was made by, I believe, looks like Remington United Metallic Cartridge, probably in the 1940s or 50s. And then moving on, we've got a typical surplus box of 7.62 by 25 Tokarev. And this is going to be Yugoslav surplus, and you open it up, get past your really fancy old surplus packaging, and there's your shells. And we'll pull one out for an example here and put it against our commercial broom handle round. And as you can see, there is no discernible difference in these rounds. They look the same. They will chamber in the gun just fine, and they will shoot just fine until you have a problem. So I really, really strongly advise you, if you're going the route of surplus ammunition or anything like that, or if you own a broom handle and you want to shoot it, be familiar with the ammunition you're going to shoot. Now, PPU and Fiocchi both make commercial 30 Mauser safe to shoot ammunition, and that's what really you should be buying for your broom handle. Don't go buying any kind of surplus Tokarev 7.62 by 25 just because somebody says it might work. Don't do that. Spring for the extra few dollars. Shoot the safe stuff. It's also going to be non-corrosive modern production, so you're not going to have to worry about corrosive powders or anything like that. Corrosive primers, actually, like you're going to have to in the old surplus stuff. Now, a further thing to think about, if you're shooting 7.62 Tokarev, and you have a Tokarev or an M57 or any of the guns that take it, is during the 1950s, the Czechs also made 7.62 by 25 Tokarev, and they made it for their submachine guns. They made it for the CZ52 pistol, and this is a box of that. And pull one out. Again, looks exactly the same as the others. Put them all together, you really can't tell any difference whatsoever. The only way you'd be able to tell is by looking at your head stamp. And that is a typical Czech head stamp. So the deal with the Czech ammunition is it's actually substantially hotter than most other Warsaw Pact or certainly Soviet ammunition. So it's about 20% is the number I've been quoted quite a bit. And it may not be a good idea to be feeding your Tokarev pistol a steady diet of that stuff. It was certainly made for submachine guns. It was made for the CZ52 pistol, and Czech ammunition works well in Czech guns. But if you're going to take out your original TT-33 World War II Soviet Tokarev out to the range and feed it this stuff, not so sure that's a good idea. So be really careful. It's really worth doing a little bit of research if you buy some surplus ammunition to know where it came from, because there is so much surplus 7.62-25 on the market today. You'll find Czech, Yugo, Polish, Bulgarian, Soviet, Romanian, Chinese, and who knows what else might be floating around out there. So be careful. Check your head stamps. It's really easy to Google what you see. I mean, something like this. You look at this head stamp here. Just take a look at what it says. Do a little bit of research, and you'll find out pretty quick it's Yugo, and know a little bit about the ammo that you're shooting. And this guy, certainly if you see a BXN on any shell, that's going to be a pretty sure example of it being a Czech round, because BXN was one of the code names or codes that they used on their ammunition. So again, this is just sort of a safety reminder. Know what you're shooting, know where it's from. When you buy some, take it home, spend a little bit of time just understanding what you might be shooting through your gun. It'll save you money, it'll save you safety, and it'll save your gun so maybe it can shoot another day. Thanks for watching. Thanks a lot.